And I thought that was great.
I want to play Hillary Clinton. And a moment that I was on the edge of my chair, I don't know if you were, when she was speaking and the crowd started chanting, "Lock him up."
Yes.
Wasn't sure if she was going to shut it down. She did not.
She did not, yeah.
Let's watch.
He made his own kind of history, the first person to run for president with 34 felony convictions. As vice president, Kamala sat in the Situation Room.
Ever seen her enjoy a moment as much as that moment, Kara?
Yeah. You know what? Let's give it to her because she deserves it, kind of.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Yeah, because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
We want to remind the audience to please not talk out loud. Please do not applaud. You're just wasting time.
The same time, this was a goodbye to Hillary too, right? It's a goodbye. It's a closing chapter on Biden, close the chapter on Hillary, and close the chapter on Trump. And that's what Kamala has to do here. Even though she's the incumbent, she doesn't feel like the incumbent. And Trump feels like the incumbent. So that's what, let her have that. It's not tasteful, but, she's put up with a lot. So
I want to talk about men and about masculinity, which you talk about a lot, Scott.
Yeah, he's a man, by the way.
You are.
Sometimes.
Thanks for that.
She's full of compliments.
Yeah, there you go.
Or maybe you're a trained observer. The question about how Kamala Harris in particular is going to reach some of the men, particularly white men, particularly white working class men, or even young men, Gen Z men, who are gravitating towards Trump and towards Republicanism because of everything that they've done online. What does she need to do to get them back? And are you seeing it here or seeing it in the program to come?
One word, walls. There's competing images or displays of masculinity here. I think the right or the Republican convention is Hulk Hogan. It's, Ultimate Fighting Championship. There is an appeal to masculinity around being very straightforward, even being on the verge of being coarse, maybe even being a little bit offensive, like saying it how it is. And there's huge demand for it because young men have become more conservative, and also a lot of people sense there's a real problem in our nation. 4 times as likely to kill themselves, 3 times as likely to be addicted, 12 times as likely to be incarcerated. Contrasting that with the modern form, I think, of masculinity here, and that is someone who served in the National Guard for 24 years, is a high school football coach. I mean, that's kind of the definition of masculinity. You're a high school football coach, but at the same time, he rallies those young men in an effort to protect LGBTQ students who claim they're being bullied. That is a nice modern vision of masculinity.
It's protector. It's the protector, which you talk a lot. And she had that word. I'm the protector too. And that is appealing. It's the, people joke about he's sort of the dad, the dad jokes, which I spent a lot of time listening to. But there is appeal to that, to young men.
Well, a candidate who can fix your car.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, anybody who could fix my car, that would be good.
I can fix your car.
Really?
No.
Okay, we'll talk.